You can just stretch it a little bit so it will turn into a completely different fish. And then I turn it into a shark, or a whale, or a blowfish, or whatever I want. And it's basically the same thing. So in the end of the book there is a certification for empowering, like feeling that you accomplished something, that you are really a beginner artist or something like that. And then you can go to the next topic. We have 3 topics here. And what we are doing here, basically, with collaboration with Baobab, they are selling the books like in our project. So you buy one, we donate one. So you buy one in the same price. We don't earn from it, but it allows us to do this project not only here in Mozambique, but also in other places around the world. Okay, so after that, if you want, you can contribute to what we are doing here. But for now, I want to show you other things about this drawing technique. So I want to show you something nice with drawing. For example, I want to let's say I want to draw a cat. So I'm going to draw here with the most basic lines until the moment that you will raise your hand and you will say that you are seeing the cat. Okay? So let's do it. Let's try it. So do you see a cat now? Yeah. You already see it? Not yet, maybe. So I add 2 dots. Is it a cat? Not yet. Draw a tree. Maybe I will add half a circle. So it's starting to be, but it's not really yet a cat because it can be also other things, right? Okay, mustache. The ears. Okay. So I can draw this kind of ears. So now you see the cat, right? Alright, but if I change these ears into something else, for example, so now it's a rabbit. Yeah? And if I change it back into what I will add this, so it will turn to a bigger cat, right? Or if I change the small ears into something bigger, maybe we'll see a mouse or a bear or all kinds of things. So it's all about proportion and different parts. So that's what makes a cat and separate it from a mouse. You didn't think about it maybe like that. Yeah, mouse and a cat, it's almost the same thing. So this is drawing, just like taking small details and turn it into communication. And we are surrounded with it everywhere. Yeah, you're using WhatsApp to communicate with your friends. And some of us don't know how to use this communication with drawing. So sometimes you send a message on WhatsApp, but the other person can't hear what you say because he doesn't have like a voice. So he thinks you insult him, or he thinks you don't like him, or all kinds of things. And then they are like missing in communication. So you don't really pass your message the right way. So I think drawing is a very, very nice tool to have if you know how to control it. And with this way, I'm meeting a lot of people just by drawing. Sometimes I can draw on the beach and people gather around and start talking. So it's a way to communicate with other people. Also, it's funny that if I start a seminar, sometimes I have a translator. So after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes we don't need the translator and everybody understands what I'm doing. So it's really beautiful to see it. It's a universal language. Alright, so let's draw the elephant we started and you'll see how to use this technique. And let's see how it goes. So, step number 1, again, is the eyes. And from that point, we're just going to draw the half circle. And we're going to draw the pupils here. Who remembers step number 2? Nose and the mouth, right. So from that point where it meets, we're just going to draw a line goes up. And from here we are just drawing number 3 upside down. We're going to go back. Just make it a little bit wider as you go. But then after going and passing the eyes, just go up a little bit so he will smile. Okay? Alright, step number 3. It's the face. So we're going to draw the same way. We're going to start from that point behind the eyes, and we're going to draw a big circle because the elephant has big ears. We're going to draw it at from the same place, from the same spot on the other side because it has 2 ears. And we can draw 2 lines just to remind us that it's ears and not circles. Basically what I did here, I hide the ear behind the trunk. But if you want, you can continue. But sometimes, it's easier not to deal with things that you don't want to deal with it. So like children will put the hands of a human, if they draw a man or something, they will put it behind their back because they don't know how to do it. So sometimes it's a nice trick. Okay, now we're going to step number 4, the body. So we're going to start from here and we're going to end here at the end. So I'm going to this direction. So I don't have a lot of space, so I will do a small elephant, but you can draw a completely different one. I will draw half a circle. And from that point I will just draw 1 leg, which is close to me. And just below the ears, I will draw the second one, and I will connect them with a bell, like an arc. And from that point, you just go straight to this point of the mouth. So now we have 2 legs that are very, very close to us. And now we're going to step number 5, that it's all the finishing details. So I can draw the other leg here, I can draw another one here, I can draw the tail. Did some of you draw the fingernails? Remember to draw the fingernails? So it has some fingernails that way. Okay. We can open its mouth, change a little bit his expression, maybe draw some lines here. Maybe he's spraying some water. Maybe he has an earring. Yeah, you can just play with it. Maybe it's a female, so I can draw something like that. Maybe even draw lips, so it would be cute. And if I want, of course, I can draw also the background. So let's say it has like a mountain here and maybe a coconut tree because we are in Mozambique. Yeah, something like this. Maybe some clouds or sun. Maybe coconut falling down. So you can start telling your story the way you see it. So who wants to share his drawing with us? Alright, that's nice. And what makes it so cute is the big eyes. I mean, just take the drawing that you did like 10 or 20 minutes ago and change the eyes, and you will see that it's really changing the character so people can connect it. You don't think so? What do you think? Where is the beginning? Yeah. This one. So you're not thinking that this is nice. Not yet. Can I show? Okay, so that was the first one. So that was the first drawing, and this is the next one. Yeah? What do you think? It's nice? Yeah? Really? Clap hands? I think it's beautiful. And remember, this is just the first time. So if you practice, and you can get better, of course. Alright, you want to see more animals and more things? Is it fun for you? Yeah? Alright, so I want to show you something that I think is very important about drawing, and how you can use this technique not only in drawing but also in life. And sometimes I use it also for business, because it's somehow helped me think in a creative way. So what I mean is that sometimes, you know, you try to do something and it's not working out for you. So you, for example, you want to draw something and I don't know, something is not right. For example, if you take a child and if he's trying to draw something and it turns out something like that, he will throw the page and he will be really frustrated with it. So what I'm trying to do with this technique is to show people not look at it like they did before. And if you just change, so sometimes you can see something, it's like you're looking at the sky and the clouds, yeah? And when you, for example, let's do it like that. Yeah? So if you just add the eyes, so maybe you start looking and seeing a creature inside it. Yeah? Maybe this is a smile, maybe I can draw, I see maybe a dog here. Okay, so I can draw. Yeah, something like that maybe. Maybe have to. All of a sudden it's not a doodle, yeah, it's turning into something. So with this drawing I try to show that it doesn't really matter if it's perfect or not, it's the way, it's not the result. And from every situation we can get out if we just think in a creative way. So that's it. I hope that you liked it. All right. I want to show you another thing before I finish. For example, if I want to draw, for example, something like that, and I ask you what it is, so what is it? What do you think it is? What? A crocodile. Crocodile. Okay, that could be a crocodile. Yeah? I can see it. But actually, it can turn into a lot of things. And when you start to draw something, you have to ask yourself just one question in order to become what you want it to be. So let's take the example from the elephant we did. So to draw an elephant, what did you do when I asked you to do? To draw it? You just started to think what turns an elephant into what it is, into an elephant. So you have like this a long list of things that he has. He has the big trunk, he has the big body, 4 legs, tail. Some people remember more details, some others you can look in the picture and then realize it, yeah? So let's say, for example, if I want to draw a giraffe. So how can we turn it into a giraffe? What turns giraffe into a giraffe? Yeah, long neck, very good. Yeah. What else? She has horns, 2 ears, right? She has some spots and also some maybe hair a little bit on the back of the neck, right?
About legs.
Yeah, legs, okay. So I'm just going to show you the face. For example, if I'm just starting to draw all of these things that we just said, it doesn't have to be really accurate and exactly like a giraffe, a real giraffe. But just let me know when you start to see the giraffe. You start to? Yeah? Okay. This will help. I can add nostrils. For example, I can draw a spot, and of course if I add colors, and it will be the colors of giraffe, it will look like it will look better like giraffe. Let's try that crocodile that you just said. Yeah? So what turns a crocodile into a crocodile? Big mouth, yeah, so we can draw something like this, maybe teeth, because it's very, very dangerous. And he has the body like on the back, right? And here he has the